Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing at-home nail dipping powder, and this will be my first time trying this actually. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nail file and I'm going to shape my nails a little bit to the shape that I want. I know I'm going to have to file down again later, but I just want to go ahead and do a quick shaping up that we don't have to do too much later. And then after I'm all shaped up, I'm going to use the cuticle pusher and just push my cuticles back a little bit. So after I get my cuticles pushed back, then I'm going to actually cut my cuticles also. My skin gets pretty dry, so I like to cut off the extra cuticles and just that extra skin around my nails. But this is totally unnecessary step that you don't have to do if you don't want to. So after my cuticles are all shaped and pushed back and trimmed, now it's time for the fun part. So I'm going to be using this base nail polish is what it's called. And I did have some trouble trying to get it off and situated and got the sticky stuff all over my hands. But after I got that taken care of, then I apply just a thin layer, trying to avoid the line where my cuticle was also, because I know you don't want to have that pulled up because it can cause the nail to lift later. So I'm just trying to do the best that I can to avoid that area. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to dip it into the powder for just a second and then tap my finger just a little bit to remove the excess, and then I move on to the next finger. So after I did one coat on all of my fingers, I took that little fluffy powder brush that they gave me with the set and I brushed off the excess powder that was still sitting on my nails. So after I brushed off the excess powder, I'm just going to go through and dip the rest of my nails 2 more times. So that will give me a total of 3 layers on my nails. Okay, so I just finished 3 layers on my nails, and now I'm going to take this stuff called the Activator, and you're supposed to brush that over your nails to kind of set in that powder and just kind of bond everything together. And this stuff is very, very liquidy, and it smells like straight up acetone, but it does seem to work because everything was pretty solid after I did that. So I did want to point out at this time my fingers do feel pretty sticky and feel like I have super glue residue left on my fingers, but I'm just going to keep going. And now I'm just going to file all my nails down to the shape that I like. So now that my nails are the shape that I like, the top part does feel pretty rough. So I'm taking the nail file and I'm trying to go over the top and just trying to smooth everything out and make it more of a nice even layer, because it does feel pretty rough and bumpy and kind of scratchy. So at this time I wish I had one of those little foam square nail file kits, or even one of those electric nail filers. If I do like this and decide to do it again, I might invest in one of those, but for now this works just fine. So now I'm going to take this top coat and I'm just going to go over my nails, a nice thin layer on all of them, and just apply this top coat real fast. And just because, I'm going to go through and do a second layer of that top coat. Okay, so this is one hand done. It doesn't look too bad. The only thing is my fingers feel like I have super glue residue on them, and it's mainly on this finger and my thumb over here. I can probably get some acetone and just rub that off, but I mean, I think my nails don't look too bad. I wish they were a little bit longer, but I didn't have any tips, and I think maybe next time I will try to put a tip on. But I just mainly wanted to see how it wears and how easy it actually was to put on. And so far so good. So what I'm going to do now is go do my other hand, because I'm right-handed and I just did my left hand. So it should be interesting to see how it actually turns out on my right hand. So I'm going to do that off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I did both of my hands and I think they turned out pretty good. I mean, it's something I did at home. It definitely doesn't look professional or anything done. But I mean, I think they look pretty decent. I don't know how well you can tell, but I ended up doing 4 layers on my right hand instead of 3 layers like I did on my left hand, and I do like them. I think they turned out pretty good. So I would recommend getting them if you do like to do your nails at home, or if you're confident enough to do them at home like I am. I like doing stuff like this by myself, and I did enjoy doing it. It didn't take me like an hour to sit in my chair to do it. It only took me about 30 minutes to do, and this whole kit only cost me about $32. An ad on Instagram, and it's just one of those moments where I just had like 3 cups of wine and I saw it and I was like, ooh, I really want to do that. That looks like fun. So I got it and I do like it. I would recommend doing it if you feel confident enough to do your nails at home. But yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.